Hey people, it's Nintuba64 here. Welcome back to my Let's Play of The Binding of Isaac. In the last episode, we unlocked this character, question mark, question mark, question mark. And he's interesting. And instead of referring to him by his official name, I will call him the Blue Baby, because that's what he is. If you notice, look at his health. Right now, he has, and that's restart worthy. So that's pretty bad too. But the gimmick of the Blue Baby is he can only ever have soul hearts. Ever. Health ups will only give him a soul heart, or two depending on, if there are two health up, which there is one such item in the game. But, yeah. And Mom Bottle of Pills. If Balls of Steel is a thing, first I'm gonna use Loot, because I might get a drop from it. I didn't. And Mom Bottle of Pills. This is Balls of Steel, which is great run. Gears up, that's still pretty good. Pretty much, a health up will only give him a soul heart instead. So, some items that are like amazing with him that people are battle on, because you're always at less than half the red heart, so it's essentially a 1.5 damage up as him. Some other good items would be Miter, of course, which would give him survivability, and Relic, which I both had last run. Last run was truly fantastic. Getting the pack and the mark early game. And if you're wondering, okay, how's he gonna take double deals? The Blue Baby, all double deals will always cost 3 soul hearts for him. Hopefully I'll get another key so I can, hopefully, go to the next item. Tinted rock bombs are very useful for Blue Baby because of tinted rocks, which essentially give him health ups and, make the small rock. I do believe Blue Baby is a bit faster than Isaac. I might be wrong on this point. It's entirely possible. I do think I would bomb for that soul heart at some point, probably at the end of the floor. If I don't have more pressing bomb uses, because that just seems like something I want to do. I've yet to take a point of damage, which is good, because 40 damage is Blue Baby is of utmost importance. Even more important than 40 damage is Judas, because at least he is semi-free. And I'm going to go to the second item room. This room fighting Trites, not that bad. Well, I say not that bad. They're hitting me all the time. And I was hit by the champion, so I did take a lot of damage. I do have on also go for that soul heart. After I get this item, of course. Hopefully we'll get the miter in this item I want. That's not the miter that I wanted. Let's call it this. What it does is it is outside of the formula. Plus 4 damage and then times 2. So let's say our tiers normally do 3.75 points of damage. It would go 3.75 plus 4, that is 7.75, then times 2. That would put us at like 15.5, which is just enough for red tiers. I'm gonna use you again, and what are you? Health up. That's a soul heart. Those are pretty good this run, so, I'm not unhappy. This run might be doable. Especially with Polyphemus, which is massive damage. And it is a significant boost down. What it does is it takes your delay, which base delay is 10. We did get 1 tiers up, so it's lower than 10, but what it does, multiplies it by 2 and adds 3. So let's say our delay was at 8 right then. That would be, our delay would now be 21. So we're shooting just under 3 tiers every 2 seconds. Also, we got a speed up for that, which will help out my dodging. So I am going to take it. I'm just taking all of these now for, I don't know, some laughs. You won't have an opportunity to get very much. Also, Polyphemus, if it overkills enemies, which you're very likely to do since your heals will deal quite a bit of damage, it will continue on dealing half damage. And only if it overfills. So, I disagree with that. They'll get a squeezy from this. Oh, I knew I wasn't able to get squeezy due to the fact that... How can I put this? He's a horseman, they always give meat. And trite. Anyone even that scary right now. Wow, can't even one hit kill you with Polyphemus. That's a bad sign. Even though my damage is actually really good. Polyphemus is great, because that'll overkill you, Spider. Come on. And fire even slow, if not before. Like that, I had a Tears uphill. That's an interesting thing to have with Blue Baby. I don't think I want it. Pretty much, if you're at 1/2 heart or less, you will always teleport it out of the room if you get any. And you know, what's in here? Soul Hearts. Oh. Oh wow, I took 1.5 hearts of damage from that room. That was terrible. I am going to finish this, even though it's Cellar, just because it's Blue Baby. Finish everything. Vintage Rock. Give me 2 Soul Hearts and the small rock, please. Oh, but it did give me a Soul Heart, which I like. Thankfully, the rate of shooting fires is based on your damage, so it doesn't take too terribly long to shoot fires, even though we have really low tiers right now. You know, Polyphemus is a fantastic item. What do I want with it? Really, technology too, or hey, if I got a chance to take Brimstone, I would. I would take it, without a question, because it's actually a 10 times damage multiplier with Brimstone for some reason. And it one-hits these guys, which I'm happy with. And in here I'm gonna get a Soul Heart. I know that for a fact. That's not a Soul Heart. But if I do go to the shop, and it has a Soul Heart, I'll be able to report it most likely. Wait. There you go. And what are you? Tears up. Shoot me faster now. So, yeah, get a bunch of Tears up builds. And we're gonna get a second level meat from this. Not great, but not terrible either. Actually, 2 Tears Up Hills is the equivalent of having a Wire Coating, which is one of my favorite boss items, which, you know, as Blue Baby, I think would be changed to Squeezy, which is also a Tears Up, but it's also 2 Soul Hearts, so it's the equivalent of getting 2 health up in one item, and a Tears Up, so it's really quite fantastic. Just because Blue Baby can't, health ups are really devalued as Blue Baby. Or it's devalued to the fact that they're only worth a Soul Heart. And wow, that's really bad damage. Come on, I have Polyphemus. I'm supposed to deal more damage than this. We do get to go to an Angel Room, which is fantastic. What am I going to get in here? Dead Dove, Light, and Spectral Tears, which is pretty good. Really don't want to die this run. And it does allow me to pick up this key, and I do like just the effect it draws when you have to Dove. For what Spectral Tears is, it's different than most Spectral Tears artists, if you know what I mean. And what do we get in here? 10 bombs. Can't reroll it, so I might as well take it. Now going to the secret room would be a thing, and we can also always go to challenge rooms. Blue Baby. And if there is in here, I don't want that. It's not that I don't want it, it's just not useful. I am going to go to the shop most definitely this floor though. And buy a Soul Heart, probably. That's my intention. Red Heart, you're useless. Curse Room. A good item to get would be the Pact, because, yeah, Pact is beautiful. And there's so much effort to just kill a Cloddy, for crying out loud. Get a key. And in finishing one more room, we will get another charge and hopefully discover a wonderful Balls of Steel pill in the rotation. Because really, if we get the Balls of Steel pill in the rotation, this would be the best spacebar item we can have for this, period. No questions asked. Right. That's sad, but what's in here? Balls of steel. Hey! You know, I think I might actually go to the quick room because it'll only cost half a heart. And in here you're gonna have nothing. But that was only half a heart cost. And yeah, this run, I actually think it's in a good position now because with the guaranteed pills every so often and balls of steel is only out semi-regeneratable health. Because the health up and balls of steel is there. Yeah, that was gonna be a hard dodge anyways. But, you know, keepers are terrible. They don't want to come up to you, they aren't that bad. No, they're pretty awful. I'm gonna go in here and grab a soul heart, hopefully. Still, no soul hearts in the shops. They don't remove them from shops if you're blue, baby. They just decided to be trolls and fill. They don't know. Oh, this is another result? Yes. In this room, we got the wire coating, so they're going to be shooting very fast with particles. You know, for having particles. And what are you going to give them? Hopefully not the ladder, the compass. Mom's purse, that allows us to hold 2 trinkets instead of 1. Which I won't complain about. Sloth, not that bad, since he can spawn creep, but... Oh wait, no. Okay? No. You get Bob's Rotten Head, it's a space bar, so... I'd rather stay with a bottle of pills, because they're really good this run. They're, like, fantastic. Words cannot describe how useful they are. This run. Other runs, they're terrible, sometimes. I just feel like I'm having great luck today. Really great luck. And it makes me happy. Hopefully, we'll get maybe the pentagram in the next item room. Or, not pentagram, maybe stigmata, that's the end up health up. Like, for the boss would be good for here. Because the multiplier is out of the formula, so it would be the equivalent of 8.6 damage. Or it's hard to describe because you don't have any damage ups other than all you need, so yeah. We do have a ton of bombs though, which is good I suppose. We are fighting Widow, which isn't great, but not terrible either. Alright, the damage from that makes me sad. Yeah, bomb. Yeah, just beat Widow. Just eat it and die. Hopefully we'll get squeezed with this. That's what I want. I want squeezy more than anything. Even though I do already have a box. Gave me a soul heart and a pill, which pretty you don't do bad. Tears down. I'd already gotten a ton of tears ups in a safety gap, and when we have good pills, I think that was much ideal. And we get the item, that's pretty baby. So this run is... and the world card, why did I use that? And we got another tears up pill to make up for that tears down. So this run is now in a bloody fantastic situation. I am going to go to item and see what I can get. Spirit of the Night or Babylon. Did I say that that was a great? Wow, I need to just call this run Synergy, because that is what it is. This run is Synergy with Blue Baby, or Babylon for Blue Baby is always just to speed up to 1.5 damage up, which is in the formula, so we're doing a lot of damage now, even more than we were before, which is why my tiers are slightly larger. So we're in a great situation. I even think I might finish Catacombs. Or maybe I shouldn't have finished Catacombs. Oh, shoot. Oh, see, the meat doesn't have spectral tears, so yeah. That's a thing. This is Catacombs 2 though, so the next floor will be Depths. I wish this was Catacombs 1 actually, I really do. Because, yeah, the Forget Me Now right now would be pretty good. But Fighter's already doing work, and what's this? Health up, tears down, tears up. So yeah, that was a good room. Got a soul heart and the tears up. And really, this run has so many pills, it's ridiculous. And so many good pills. Like, just imagine how bad this run would be if instead of health up we had health down. That would be ridiculously terrible. I don't know why I did that. I'm just gonna grab this sword and dodge you, and maybe leave the floor. I'm really happy with how this run is going, though. Remember, this is the blue baby. You can't really tell because it's all black now. Because apparently he's been corrupted by Babylon. Or that they talk about in the Book of Revelations. The Book of Revelations is also a great item. But I think I am going to stay with the pill bottles. You get Necropolis instead of deaths, which isn't good. But with this setup, I think we can take it. See why I think we can take it. That's Book of Belial. Good item. Will I take it? I'm already at really high damage, and it doesn't really increase your healers, so nah. Might not be a wise choice, but it's the choice I'm making. And I'm going to not hedge. And Or Babylon also gives a pretty significant speed up, so we are also real fast now. Which I don't mind. Because being fast means, hey, you can dodge well. Some people think speed makes dodging too easy, which to that I say, yes it does. And if I want that, yes. Look down, that's not actually bad. It makes chests appear less often, which means non-specific red hearts could appear more often, which means soul hearts could appear more often. Therefore, it's not objectively bad. It can be, but it can also be very good to us. And really, Polyphemus, don't make my tears never exist. There. And just kill the Eternal Fly. And, yeah, Cube of Meat is pretty useless right now, and Tears Up can't. I'd rather see the Balls of Steel again, quite frankly. I mean, Tears Up is fine. I probably have pretty much max Tears with Polyphemus right now, but Tears Up is not really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Balls of Steel to help me, I don't know, rack up on some Soul Hearts. But yeah, pills are kind of ideal this one. I don't know if I want a bombs or key pill. It would be interesting. I'll give it that much. And just hitting with my cryingness, and Night are doing work, so I am going to be done. And hey, get Holy Grail, health up, and flight, so that's pretty much got half a soul heart from that. But I like this one, you know, since I'm getting angel rooms, I'm gonna try and hopefully get Sacred Heart, maybe. I like Sacred Heart. Hey, bomb. Okay, I don't want the bomb. Health up, that's a soul heart for us. They're kind of devalued, but I am stacking up on health now, which is what I did ask for, so can't complain. Get a pill from this, health up pill, and might as well use it. Dodge. And, you know, should I have the grimaces just complete the room for me? I could do that, but that would take so long. When I can just, I don't know, shoot on my own and kill everything. What's in this room? I don't want to do that. Hey, Nickel, you're a friend. I'm just gonna grab this bomb and go to my Necropolis 1 boss, who is the people, not a champion. Still pretty annoying. We do have flight, so we can go on the creep. No worries. And wow, just stop shooting your eye lasers. Yeah, spawn more creep. And don't hit us, because that's bad. Hitting us is bad. You know, I want to get the Angel Ring and get Sacred Heart, because Polyphemus Sacred Heart is ridiculous damage. We didn't. We got a shot speed up. I'm not taking that shot speed up. I'm leaving. Leaving. There. But yeah, this run's in a good place, even though Necropolis just happened. I don't like Necropolis. Yes, it's a good run, even though, you know, the odds of getting 2 champions in one room is pretty low. But even lower is the odds of getting 2 champions of the same color. And I should have used... It was still a misplay to do that. In that position, though. But hey, Soul Heart might are doing work. Yeah, this was a fantastic look. This will turn out to be a fantastic Blue Baby run. Just on the sake of, we got Polyphemus, Miter. Wow, I'm having a streak of fun runs, and this just makes me giddy. Would I still take Brimstone, though? Brimstone Polyphemus is ridiculous, so yes. Just for the sake of showing you guys what true ridiculousness is. Because that is massive damage. And wow, how am I still dodging all you people? Come on, I want to dodge you. And what are you? You're a health up pill. So get health up and Curse Room, yes. Because we'll get Soul Hearts from this. Or 2 Troll Bombs. That was pretty terrible, but it did only cost half of a heart because we do have Flight. I do think I'll just open a chest, get some bombs, get some pennies. You know, I do think I'll finish. Or why did I go to the wrong fight? I'm so stupid. We're in a great damaging situation, so can't complain that much. We got an ultimate cheese position after killing you, of course. Wow, a good Blue Baby run with barely any Soul Hearts. Not barely any Soul Hearts, barely any Small Hearts. Tinted Fox. They have no name, apparently. Come on, stick your arm out when... yeah, you do work. Because Cuban Meat does still do contact damage while in that position. And stick your arm out more. Come on, just... yeah, there you go. I want to shoot you some more. This is the ultimate position. And he gets stem cells up and shot speed up. I don't want that. So onto the womb in almost record time. Wow. You do get Utero instead though, which is pretty terrible. But I won't complain. Wow, one of the Blastocysts does diagonal shots. Oh, they can both do either. That's wonderful. Okay, so maybe this room isn't that easy. I should have beaten one of them all the way first. Maybe it's every other shot. I should really check this out. Just gotta beat the little fetuses. And wow, I took damage from that enemy. You people just saw that, didn't you? I suck. I suck. I are the definition of suck. And another room like this. Not fun. Not too terribly bad. There are worse rooms, trust me. But it's not good either. I do have Spectral Tears though, so those are your help. That's Soul Heart generation, people. I really do want to get Balls of Steel Pill again. I have not gotten that from this item once. I've pretty much gotten nothing but the full health. And this Paolo is not that difficult. He does drop a Soul Heart because it was a non-specific red card, and because we have a Miter, it decided to become a Soul Heart. So yeah, 2 Soul Hearts from that room. I like it. I like it a lot. And wow, spiders. I've decided to quit dodging apparently. I have a ton of bombs right now, which is pretty interesting. And what are you, Bill? Look down, I'll use it. See, I don't even care right now, people. You know, I could bomb out of this room. I have like this load of bombs. So I could, if I was impatient. No, I'm not impatient. I have that virtue. I'm just joking, I'm kind of impatient. I'm fine. But still, if I could get Brimstone, I would take it just to show you guys how stupid Brimstone Polyphemus is. It's literally stupid. That's not even hyperbole. Brimstone Polyphemus is the worst, and it's the greatest thing ever at the same time. And what are you? Don't know. Speed down, that's awful. But I am at pretty high speed because I do have the Lord Babylon, which has Blue Baby, will never be unactive. And another speed down pill. Wow. That's just garbage. And 1 second. I'm back. And key, yeah. If you're noticing my mom doesn't, I was just running around a bit during that, and we will get a 3rd level cube of meat, which is pretty crappy. Pretty garbage, actually. I would much rather gotten, I don't know, a useful thing like pentagram or something along those lines. That would have been very preferred. Very preferred. Such preference. Oh, you then destroy the actual. Hey, we got a soul heart. We are going to get a cube of meat from this, and I don't want to lose my orbital. I haven't gotten a 3rd level cube of meat yet, but I really don't want to get one. It's pretty bad. I'm going to show off what it does later. Anyways, in the Wim 2, we have no idea where the fight is. Hopefully we'll find it soon and get a penny. It could be a tinted rock, so maybe any rocks in the Wim can be tinted rocks, and that just so happened to be. Wow, that's like 6 cents. It was just, you know, I'm a psychic apparently. I'm the tinted rock Wim psychic. And what's in this chest? Balls of steel, that's wonderful. I have to say, oh, that was great. So, I want you and die. And now you're gonna die. There. That moved amazing. And now we got some more pennies, which will give us keys. Which would have been useful earlier in the run, but, you know. Now it's cool too. Now it's cool to go. I mean they're bad now. It's not like last run when, hey, here's skeleton key. Now I'm never gonna give you anything except for keys. And, you know, I think I'm gonna play you and you once each. Get 2 bombs from you and get a soul heart from you. I'm happy. If I need to, I'll play them some more. I don't believe I will need to, though. I'd actually be very surprised if I needed to. Like, the most surprised. And now, just use my flight to my advantage and kill the double twin. Clearly this room was the wrong way. Of course, no, it was the right way. I just had no clearing the room. Not actually clearing the room. That would be terrible. So, the room isn't bad, it's just one of the more boring parts of a run, in my opinion. And we get a tarot card from this, which is Judgment. I like Judgment. That's typical. That's very typical. You do get the Wound 2 instead of Utero, which is good because, you know, probably not going to take near as much damage on Utero or Wound because it's a lot easier than fighting Chub. Chub's kind of annoying. But, you know, with Polyphemus, it's not that bad. Not just Polyphemus. Polyphemus and a his load of tears up. So our tears with Polyphemus is truly monstrous. Like, you may say it's really shooting, but it's so high with Polyphemus, and even more luck down. You know, if I was able to find, like, I don't know, a way opportunity to get tough love, that would be terrible, because it would literally be barely ever. I shot out a tooth, and gotta go. I'm back again, and what are you? Speed down, that's awful. Now just moving on. We went the wrong way, but I don't mind it. You know, this run is in a good position. It's in a truly beautiful position, actually. And come on, brain. You do appear to be a champion. Kinda took more than one hit. And what do we got? Tears down. I'd much rather get more tears up pills. You know, it's pretty unimportant which one I got, because I'm in a truly fantastic situation. And when I go to the challenge room, I'll check what's in there. If there's like squeezy, you know, I'll turn it down. But maybe pentagram. I wouldn't turn down pentagram, ever. This pentagram is just a great item. We are fighting Double Envy. I would like to get the Super Envy item, so I'm going to stop killing them. Really low tiers, so this fight might be kind of tedious. Who cares? Come on, just gotta hit the enemies. And now we have nothing but Super Envies left. We shouldn't be that bad, Super Envies. I thought we're supposed to split into 3 segments, but clearly I was wrong. I said split. So Super Envies are just a version of enemies that drops a different item and has a higher chance of dropping said item. Which is the forever alone attack plan. What's in here? I don't want that. I do want this chest thing. Because Tears Down Bill and Soul Heart. Yeah, Tears Down, it's so good. Anyways, we're pretty much fully clearing Room 2. Which is kind of annoying. It's not bad, it's just annoying. Because we can do it. We're in a really good damage position. And it's just look down. Look down makes chests appear less often, so I really shouldn't be using it. And you know, this costs just 1 soul heart, and I'm gonna get. I was gonna say I'm gonna get 2 soul hearts from it, but clearly that isn't true. We literally full cleared the wound, which I don't mind doing. It's just kind of a waste of time because it's the wound. Not the most fun floor. It's not the worst. Actually, it kind of is. And that's a speed down. Yeah, right. A new stuff. We do get to fight. It lives for the 2nd time. And we already took a hit. Even though we have polygonals. This is sad. Blow up and hurt the mom. Sweet. Monstro. You didn't kill Monstro. Kill Monstro. Thank you. And kill the knights. And we're in a great position. Kill the Duke of Lies. And she is on to repeated bombs. I don't even care about lies. Wow, I think we beat Mom's Heart when it was on Duke of Lies last time too. Not Duke of Lies, but Lies spawned by him. Now we have a choice. Go to the Cathedral. Or go to Shoal. Let's go to the new floor. This is the Cathedral. It's interesting, and yes, I'm going to get as many soul hearts as I can from this. Because that would be wonderful. You will die alone. That's depressing. You know, if I get the crystal ball from this, it'll tell us the direct path to Isaac. That'll be great. I've already gotten Stephen Lives. I don't want that fortune again. I want a different fortune. Okay, that's technically different. That's lost. What's the Lumina? Give me soul hearts and Hayward Thief. The Empress. I believe that's Whore of Babylon in the room, but I already have Whore of Babylon, so yeah. You'll die alone, that's rather depressing. Hey, what's this? Death, significant damage, all enemies in the room. I just want to either run out of money or break you. Screw it, I'm gonna take death. And go left, because left is based. There are white kamikazes too, because apparently white means they're pure. Maybe Cathedral is actually heaven. Dear Sound Pill. Come on, why did you stop giving me good pills and yeah, even out bosses in regular rooms? Yeah, fight the widow, so it makes sense, because, yeah, it's the Cathedral, they don't mess around here. I could get Sacred Heart in the room below me. But I might not. Let's try. That's the Bible. It's a terrible item to have in here. Absolutely terrible item. Hopefully we can keep getting more dish rooms, because they are pretty easy to avoid the... They're pretty easy to dodge. Really, and everything does one full lot of damage. That's what I like. Easy to dodge things to avoid more damage. Left was clearly the wrong direction. But the boss of this is a pretty familiar character. Think of how far we've gone since the beginning of the LP. Think how bad I sucked at this game. And how much less I suck. Hey, so hard. Don't mind that room at all. And a judgment. I will play you. What are you gonna give me? Compass. Give me compass. You know, at this point it'd be pretty not useful. Hey, keys. That's not terrible. But what do I want? Bomb. Apparently I want that. Chariot. That's invincibility. Maybe I want. And I'm poor now. Sorry, man. And Gertie. Absolutely horrendous evil. Can I bomb out of rooms? If I can, I will. Yes, I can. That was worth bombing out of. Like, no joke. Fighting Gertie is terrible. Gertie Jr. at least. Gertie isn't actually that bad. And kamikaze are evil as well. Sadly, that's worth bombing out of as well. Because I don't like fighting greed. So we know, go to the right. Hopefully this will be the right direction. It's possible for it to not be. But yeah, right now we're kind of losing health. Or the early rooms in this school, you know, the ones that didn't really screw me over. Come on. Stop your charge itself. Stop spawning creep. It looks worse. It's wrong light. But you know, I haven't gone to the cathedral yet. So it wouldn't be too bad. Sadly, this was the wrong direction. But if we can finish another room, we might get a ball of steel bill, which will give us more stuff. Much more stuff. Many more stuff. And really, the miter hasn't really been affecting us this far, and come on. We got money. I might use it on judgment later. Hey, housing issues. Sadly. Hey, can I get away from you? Chest, which contains Isaac's fork. Pretty useless. Speed down. Really don't want that. Yeah, it's just gonna shoot you and deal all the damage. Hey, you broke the rock point. Like it. And can we beat you without taking it? Sadly, no. Now pick up that tinted rock. Pretty much. I thought we only needed it one more time. Well, we did, but next hit will kill us. what's in here? Yes. And we beat Isaac, taking 2 hearts of damage or less. This is Isaac. He doesn't shoot at us very often. Or he shoots at us whenever we shoot at him, which is why this is pretty much optimal setup for fighting Isaac in, because he won't shoot very often since we don't shoot very often. Oh crap. I'm already gonna get a point of damage. What I should probably do is, wow, I just touched him and died. I died by Isaac. Oh, that was terrible. No, I don't know why I pressed spacebar. That was sad. But we did make it to the cathedral, so see you guys next time.